Before we jump into ranking all the Halloween specials of the beloved and iconic show South Park, I'd like to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been following my channel for their continued support. Be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying these Halloween themed episodes. South Park is renowned for its dark humor and social commentary, and yet it's not often that the show ventures into the realm of the eerie and unsettling. However, when Halloween comes around, the show really knows how to bring together dark humor with lighthearted and funny moments. To make this list, we'll be focusing on episodes that are either set on Halloween, directly mention it, or incorporate the holiday into their plot. Um, we'll rank them from least appealing to most, considering factors like humor, horror, and creativity. And coming in at number 9, we have Goth Kids 3, Dawn of the Posers, and well, it's not a bad episode. It falls short in some areas. And so the main joke implying no distinction between goths, emos, and vampire kids loses its charm rather quickly. The episode has a revamped, darker opening and the reappearance of the teenage vampires, but it can't quite live up to some of the other memorable episodes. At number 8, we have Integrity Farms Halloween Special. The main focus here is on Randy, who wants to share a unique strain of marijuana on Halloween. However, Butters accidentally sets off a mummy's curse, resulting in an unhealthy connection. While Shelley helps Randy out of his predicament, the mummy eventually ends things with Butters, and Randy gets to enjoy his Halloween experience. The highs and lows of Randy's character stem from his ability to generate intense affection as well as strong dislike. In this episode, Randy mentions that there seems to be an issue with the special, implying that some viewers might find flaws. The episode does include fun references to Farmer Fred and a deceased Winnie the Pooh, but the main jokes about Shelley's marijuana addiction and Butters being manipulated by the mummy are merely average. In 6th place, we have Sons of Witches. The episode follows Randy as he hosts an annual pre-Halloween party, Jack and Crack Witch Week, filled with partying and spell casting. However, one of the men inadvertently casts a real spell, transforming him into a malevolent witch. He then terrorizes the town, killing people and kidnapping children. One of the subplots revolves around Cartman, who tries to part ways with his girlfriend Heidi due to her poor time management that led him to miss the pumpkin for a patch. Eventually, Heidi is taken by the witch, but she's later returned, leaving Cartman feeling let down. Where this, at number 5, we have Corn's groovy pirate ghost mystery, where 5th graders try to scare Kyle by exhuming his deceased grandmother's body. However, they lose sight of the remains, and Corn comes to town for a concert disapproved of by Father Maxi. A band of spectral pirates emerges, and Corn teams up with the boys to unravel the mystery, revealing that Father Maxi conjured the ghosts to scare people away from Halloween party. The humor is present with a tombstone for Kenny and the effortless trickery of Father Maxie with his fake ghosts. However, the Scooby-Doo style mysteries, Missing Grandma, and Antonio Banderas inflatable doll can be overwhelming. Fourth on the list is The Scoots, where Kenny and Mr. Mackey band together to bring down the cell powers and put an end to the Scooter's dominant cell, Racism, so that the episode concludes with Mr. Mackey offering counseling services, and Kenny enthusiastically joins the trick-or-treaters. This episode is a breath of fresh air with a mix of sweet and poignant moments. It's interesting to note that in this episode, the entire story is told through a narrator's voice, commenting on Kenny's story and stating that he had one peculiar Halloween page. Since no other specials have been released since then, it leaves room for interpretation about its significance for future Halloween episodes. And number 3, we have Spooky Fish, where Stan's Aunt Flo brings him a pet fish, but it turns out to be lethally malicious, causing the deaths of several individuals. The boys discover that both Cartman and the fish come from a malevolent alternate dimension. As they manage to return the fish, they're faced with the dilemma of keeping their old Cartman or allowing him to swap places with the new amiable one. The old Cartman outsmarts them, ensuring that the kind Cartman is returned to the alternate dimension. The boys appear to highlight 2 potential issues: Cartman's frequent use of the term Hella and the enigmatic Spooky Fish character's use of spooky vision. However, these criticisms aside, the episode is packed with positive aspects, such as a creative Halloween special featuring Terrence and Philip and Sharon's descent into madness concerning Stan Court. In second place, we have Hell on Earth 2006, where the boys bring Biggie Smalls into their world, and the gang tries to retrieve Satan's birthday cake. Both stories are uproariously funny, striking a perfect balance between physical comedy and bloody sequences. This episode caused quite a stir when it first aired, including jokes about Giddy and depiction of priests with naked boys. However, the overall concept is hilarious, and the conclusion offers a heartwarming message. In first place, we have A Nightmare on FaceTime, where Randy takes over a Blockbuster video store and envisions meeting ghosts that eerily resemble those from Stephen King The Shining. In a wonderful and spooky twist, everything turns out all right when the building catches fire and burns down. The episode also follows the boys as they try to trick or treat while being barred from it. Kyle permits Stan to use his iPad to video call from each house. And when they encounter the Red Box killers, Stan steps up to apprehend them despite the running out of battery. And this episode has a cinematic feel that's both captivating and entertaining, with the right amount of humor and nostalgic references. And that's it for our ranking of South Park's Halloween specials. Thanks for watching, and until next time.